All right, so many thanks for staying with us. Alfred Okansi has been bringing you some local stories. It's my turn to give you updates from our world of business. My name is Kweku Tsemin. Well, this afternoon, we take a look at the mining industry and then we'll move into other business areas. Let's start with something from Anglo Gold, as the South African High Commission in Ghana is calling on government to urgently reinstate military personnel to secure Anglo Gold Ashanti Obuasi mine concession in the Ashanti region. This comes after the death of a member of the management of the company, John Owusu, following incursions by hundreds of illegal miners into the fenced operational areas of the company since February 5.
Anglo Gold Ashanti has withdrawn all employees performing non-essential functions from its Obuasi mine following the incident. Management of the company says the presence of illegal miners on its Obuasi concession remains a major threat to their security. The company says an earlier decision to withdraw a team of military personnel from their site has emboldened the illegal miners. According to the South African High Commissioner in Ghana, government must take the necessary steps to avoid the escalation of the situation.
We have held meetings with the government, relevant departments in Ghana, raising the concern about the illegal mine workers who have invaded the Ashanti mine in Obuasi, and we have asked the government for their urgent intervention, particularly reinstating the military to drive out the illegal miners.
Speaking on the sidelines of the Ghana-South Africa Business Chamber Power Breakfast meeting on the theme Economic Outlook in Ghana for 2016 and Emerging Business Opportunities, the Minister of Trade and Industry said government, through the appropriate agencies, would act decisively.
Yeah, this is an area that comes under the Ministry of Natural Resources, and I believe that the national security and the army and the police have already been very actively involved in this at the regional level, at the district level. And if there's still groups of illegal miners on Anglo Gold's concession, then I expect that the armed forces and the law enforcement agencies will take the necessary action.
Bilateral trade volumes between Ghana and South Africa has increased significantly over the years, from 1.8 billion rand in 2008 to 10.8 billion rand in 2014.
All right, so for a corporate entity, public relations is an integral part of their operations. Now, the president of the Institute of Public Relations Ghana, Elaine Sam, says public relations in any organization should be a managerial function. She indicates the outsourcing of PR practice by companies and when there is the need for image salvaging is a challenge in the industry.
At the Global PR Summit 2016 in Accra, the president of the Institute of Public Relations Ghana, Elaine Sam, indicate public relation in an organization should be an integral part of decision making.
PR properly done is a strategic management function. It is planned, it is scientific, it is artistic, and it begins from the planning stages. So it carries activity through right to the end where you make your evaluation.
The Chief Communications Officer of EIT Raw Materials, Thomas Jensen, says corporate communication, although different from advertising and marketing, there is a need for some sort of coordination.
In an ideal world, when you set up a company, you think about the different disciplines that you need within the company in terms of operations, in terms of communications, etc. And you bring these people together because you really, when you think strategically about what is it that makes your company or your organization special, you want to ensure that everybody who's relevant, that everybody who's pushing out messages is sitting at the same table and strategizing.
He indicates public relation is about the truth and not propaganda because the reputation of the organization is at stake. The Deputy Minister of Communications, Ato Sapon, said businesses have gone under not because of issues of competence but for lack of public relations management.
PR is creating awareness, avoiding reputation failures, and ensuring that a business is valued within the community it operates. PR is not deception and must always be driven by truth and honesty.
The summit, which is being held in Ghana for the first time, seeks to address latest challenges and trends in the ever-changing global world of public relations.
All right, so that's all we have for you in business.